Hi, I'm Taylor, product designer with the editor extensions team, here with part 3, walking through the design exercise I did to help DuoChat feel more native to the IDE. For background and a problem breakdown, see the first video on appearance. So the design hypothesis I'm working off of is that since configuring context is a complex and time-consuming part of a code author's workflow, for example, they will be solving very detailed problems that require interacting with an entire code base. So anything that we can do to improve both the access to more context resources, but also the efficiency in which they can make use of those resources is going to end up being valuable. So starting with smart defaults, mentioned this in a previous video, but if we have a way to proactively suggest things from actions that Duo could complete, that will help Duo be more useful because it will be more proactive versus reactive. So why not allow suggesting context? For example, if Duo could suggest multiple relevant files, you've just saved the user a lot of time in that workflow of managing and configuring context for their current chat situation. So another idea would be including the current file by default whenever there's a file open. So we infer that if you have a file open, it's likely that you're going to want to ask a question about that particular file that you're working on. So why not just include it by default? And again, make that process more efficient than requiring the user to manually add it each time. So building on that, more sources. We've already discussed having GitLab MRs and issues as context sources, but what about third-party documentation? It's likely that I'm going to have specific questions as I'm working about a particular tech stack that is unique to this project, and I want to refer to that particular library's documentation. Why not let them target that directly from DuoChat? Another idea, perhaps we support past or other DuoChat threads as context. So for example, I'm in a chat session, I'm having a conversation, and I realize, oh, I've already addressed some of this, or there's relevant context in another chat thread that I've already had. Rather than me going into chat history, finding that and copying it over, why not just let me target that chat and add it as context? Again, speeding up that workflow, being a little bit more efficient. Chat rules. This is related to prompt templates, so they would likely use a similar pattern, but essentially through the secondary menu, we could allow users to select chat rules, which could be ways for me to customize how Duo will respond. Perhaps they click that, it opens up a quick pick menu, and I could even have different profiles of chat rules so that as I'm working across different environments, different projects, I can get Duo responses that are customized for that particular project and give me more relevant responses. So I could even add a new chat rule within the IDE. I click that, maybe it opens up settings where I have a place to input a chat rule. For example, only suggest functional patterns. Related to this, I addressed this in a previous video and issue, but shared templates across the entire project, again, with the eye of boosting quality and efficiency. Essentially, a product owner could add configuration files. We already do this for GitLab with issue templates, merge request templates, etc. Why not allow Duo templates? I could add prompt templates that have been vetted and developed by the team. I could add Duo chat rules, Duo style guide, again, sharing it among the team so that everyone can benefit, but also helping enforce consistency. And wrapping up, concise responses. It's likely that IDE users are going to have different desires for how they want Duo to respond versus when people are interacting within the web. Likely they're going to value efficiency over friendliness, for example, but there could be a whole host of other preferences that we could delve into and customize the Duo responses to suit those use cases better. And finally, removing response feedback links seems like another easy win. It's currently included with each response Duo sends. This was part of MVC to help us iterate quicker, but it's outlived its usefulness and is adding a lot of noise. So perhaps we could remove that and help provide a more focused chat experience. That's it for video 3. See you in the next one.